What score do you reckon you lot could shoot if you only played the par fives on a golf course? Well, today I'm going to find out what score I would shoot when I'm only playing the par fives on the golf course. So let's get into today's video. So welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you have been here before, you know who I am, but for all the new people that may view this video, my name is Joe. I go by Joe the Pro Golf on YouTube. I'm an ex-tour player that played on the tour for 6 years, and I've recently returned to golf to start playing again. So this channel is all about having fun, enjoying the journey, but today, more importantly, it's about what score can we shoot over the par fives on this golf course. So let's get into it. Not the greatest of drives for us to start with, but we have found out we are on the short stuff, on the wrong fairway, but it's left us around 200 yards to the green. I'm going to take my rescue out here, and I'm going to try and fly it pretty much most of the way. Now, if I go long, there are ditches, so it's a bit of a silly move, but I want to shoot the lowest score possible over these par fives. That might be one of the best strikes I've hit in forever. Sit! We have gone slightly long, but that was actually incredible. So I'm going to set myself a little target, and I want you lot in the comment section to let me know what you think you would shoot over 3 par fives. I'm going to set myself a target of 2 under, 2 deep. That's 2 birdies, 1 par, or maybe 1 eagle, 2 pars, or maybe, I don't know what else it could be, but that's my goal. So 2 under. If we don't hit it, I don't know what we'll do, but you let me know in the comment section what you think a forfeit should be. But let me also know what you guys reckon you would shoot. Like we said on the previous shot, I actually hit an incredible golf shot. We've got it past the flag, and we've actually left ourselves in a pretty poor position, but we didn't really take that into consideration, where the flag was, where the pin was. So now we've got a relatively tricky chip. What I'm going to do is take the 7-iron, try and bump and run it up the hill, get us on the green and give us a really good chance at birdie, because this is the easiest par 5 out of the 3 of them. So we need to get off to a good start. So again, we're just going to bump it into the ground and let it run up the hill, kind of like a putt. A little bit aggressive simmer. Just a tiny bit too aggressive from us there. Got a little bit too excited about it. So that being said, we have a very, very makeable putt. And we have seen that when it came past the hole, it did go left to right. So it should go slightly right to left for us here. Here we go. Come on, can we get off to a relatively good start? Whoa, let's go, baby. Centre of the cup. And just like that, we turn the 5th hole at Sheerness into a birdie hole at Sheerness for us. And that puts us 1 under through the challenge. 2 holes remaining, and we've got to find 1 more birdie at least. Now playing the par 5 9th at Sheerness. It's about 512 yards. A slight dog leg up the hill, over the crest of a hill. Probably the 2nd hardest out of the par 5s. So again, really looking to birdie this hole. Are we on track? We're on track for a good score here. Let's get the driver out and give it a good whack. I ripped my glove. It's spot on, but I think I've ripped my glove. Holy moly, that was a big tank. The idea on this hole, especially if you're a longer hitter, is to aim right and hit it as hard as you can, and try and cut off as much of the corner as possible. Now, hopefully I have done that, and worst comes to worst, I'm just in the rough. The rough isn't actually that thick at the moment, so, you know, if the golfing gods are looking down on us, they'll give us a nice lie, and if they aren't, we'll get a horrible lie, and in that case, we'll have to lay it up and rely on the old wedge and the flat stick to get us the birdie. Here we have it. The golf ball is in the semi-rough, like I said. I've carried the trees. I'm in a pretty good position. I roughly think we've got around 200, maybe 210 to the green. So I'm going to take a 3-iron, and if it comes up short, I'm happy because this green does slope heavily from back to front. So I do not want to be long. So let's hope this doesn't go long. Well, it's definitely not going to be long. If it chases, it might be okay. But that was fat, very fat. As you can see, we've actually been extremely lucky. I think if I'd actually hit that shot perfect, we would have gone over. So chunking it has actually left us about 15, 20 yards short of green. So I'm actually going to take the putter here and putt it up, just try and get it over the little ridge in between and leave myself probably 4 or 5 foot up the hill for birdie. And that will get us 2 under. So it is always quite tricky to judge how hard you really want to hit these putts. But again, we're going to give it a good go. Get up, it's over the ridge. I mean, it wasn't great, was it? It really wasn't great. I'm going to leave myself about 4 or 6 foot up the hill, but this is more like 8 to 10. So a tiny bit of left to right, but again, pretty firm at the hole, I think. We hit it firm at the hole, we should be good. Let's go, let's go. Great birdie. Well, maybe not great. There you go. That's our magical number, 2 under at the moment. And we've got probably the toughest par 5 out of all of them to play. So let's get on to that 16th at Sheerness Golf Club. So we've made it onto the 16th, which is our 3rd hole in this par 5 challenge. Now the 16th is actually 474 yards, probably being the shortest of all 3 par 5s, but in my eyes, probably the trickiest. It has a small cross stitch that runs across the fairway, about 70 yards short of the green. It also has a ditch that runs around the right hand side of the green, and I just feel it's generally a trickier hole to get your drives away and hit your approach shots into. But we did aim for the magical 2 under score, and at the moment we are sitting 2 under. So all we've got to do is par here and we shoot our score. Does that match the score you guys left in the comments? I will give you one final chance. That's one final chance to change your comment now and let me know what you think I am going to shoot in this challenge. Let me know in the comment section below now. Terrible shot. Get out. I think we've made it out onto the other fairway, but that was a terrible, terrible, terrible golf shot. Woo-hoo-hoo. So whilst I was creating the idea for this video, I kept having these weird thoughts in my head, like whose idea was it to go, most golf courses are going to have 10 par 4s, 4 par 3s and 4 par 5s. Like who thought of that idea? Why did they not just go, let's have 18 par 4s? Or why did they not go, let's have 18 par 5s? Very strange. If you know the answer to that, again, let me know in the comments section, or tweet me, Instagram me, TikTok me across my socials. I would love to know the explanation if there is one. And if not, I'm going to make one up and we're going to spread it around the world, okay? After a bad drive, we've been given a pretty rough lie. Considering we're in the rough, we've got a rough lie. Very acceptable to have a rough lie in the rough. We have probably 220 to this flag. Now again, there is a cross stitch that runs 70 yards short. Now do I, Joe the Pro Golf on YouTube, do I attempt to get it on that green in 2? The answer is yes. We're going to go for 3 under here. This is where the score could either go downhill, uphill, or it might just stay the same, but we are going for it, okay? So we're going to pull out the rescue and we're going over. I've lost it right, that could be in the ditch. See it. I'm not sure where that's ended up, but that could be in the ditch. Lads, we're in the ditch. So yeah, we went in a ditch. I haven't cleaned the ball properly, but we're going to drop it. It's now knee height when you drop, I think. Now we have an up and down to safe par. 70 yards. We're going to try and chip this one onto the green, take the legs out from underneath it and try and spin it. Oh, that's beautiful. Spin. We hit an incredible shot actually, but whether because I've got all the ditch in my golf club grooves or something else, it didn't really spin. Maybe because the ball was dirty. And there's so many mosquitoes around. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This may make or break your predictions. Let's see if I can hold it and make my prediction come true. Left edge, I think. Left, left, left. Stay, stay, stay. Oh! Oh, it was a great putt. It really was. But that's a 6. That is a bogey. And you know what that means? That means you guys have to think of a forfeit for me because I didn't hit my target of 2 under. Now, that being said, did you guys get it right? Did you get it wrong? Did you guys, girls, get it right? Get it wrong? Let me know in the comment section what happened, if you got it right, if you got it wrong, or drop me a message on my socials and let me know. But no cheating, no cheating. We don't like cheats, do we? I could have cheated there and never shown you the footage, but I didn't because I want you to know that I hit bad shots just like everyone else. I actually hit quite a lot of bad golf shots and you'll see them all on this channel, all caught on this camera. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. As you can tell, the par 5s are mega important on a scorecard because they usually give you the easiest chances for birdies. As you can see, we made 2 birdies out of the 3. Although we did make a bogey on the last one, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the scoring opportunities par 5s give you. So when you play the golf course, make sure you try and take advantage of these par 5s because there are other holes, par 3s on the golf course, which are a lot harder to create good scores on. But maybe we'll find out how tricky par 3s are in another video. And if you'd like to see that video, smash the thumbs up, subscribe and turn that notification bell on and it will let you know when that video goes live. And as always, everyone, my socials will be here, but most importantly, stay playing golf and stay chopping.